Hi, boys and girls. We're going to continue working with open and closed syllables, but now we're going to add the 3-letter blends. Let's begin. So now we're going to read some phrases. Please read with me as I read them out loud. Okay, number 1. Jim ran from the van to the bus. Number 2. Get the maps from the van. Number 3. I got the gum from Ted. Number 4. It's a question mark, okay? Are you hot from waxing the bus? Number 5. The bug can hop from log to log. Number 6. It has an exclamation, so it's strong feelings. I am hot from the sun. Good job. Okay, so the next part, I'm going to tell you some words and I'm going to either tell you to delete part of it or to add or do something to it. So just be a good listener, okay? We have the word open. If we take the O out, what is left? What word do we leave? Pen. Good job. We have the word go. If we add ing to the end of the word, what's the new word? Going. Good job. We have the word she. In the word she, it's spelled S-H. If we take the S away from the spelling, what will be the new word? He. We have the word spider. If we take away the S and the P at the beginning and replace it with an what's the new word? Rider. Good job. We have the word relax. If we add ing to the end of the word, what's the new word? Relaxing. Good job. So now we're going to review our sound cards again. Now we're looking at the long vowels. Remember, the train makes the A sound, and the spelling is A-I letter A-Y, A letter E-A, letter E-I. The leaf makes the E sound, and the spelling is E letter E-A, E-E, just E, letter Y, letter I-E letter E-Y. The pie card makes the long I sound, and the spelling is I, letter Y, I letter E, I-G-H-I-E. The boat card makes the long O sound, and the spellings are O, O-A, O-W, O letter E, letter O-E. The menu card makes the long U sound, and the spelling is U, U letter E, letter E-W, letter U-E. Let's begin with our 3 blends. Initial 3-letter blends, okay? Now we're going to be talking about closed syllables and open syllables too, because it is important to connect them with our words. And then I'm going to give you some more things that you need to be paying attention to when you're reading so you don't get confused. Okay, so let's look at the first one. S from sun, P from puma, L from lemon, A from apple, Sh from shoe. Now it does end with a SH with its consonants, so it's a closed syllable, and we have just the letter A, so we know it's A. Now the blend at the beginning is we have the S, P, L, but we don't go S, P, L. We want to say spl, A, sh, splash. We blend them all together. Splash. What word? Splash. Okay, our next word, S, like in sun, P, like in puma, R, like in rabbit, I, like an inch, like an ring. Again, we have our a three-letter blend. Now I want to talk about the ring card. It makes a ung. And in the ring card, you can see a box, a red box. That tells you that that's a short vowel. So anytime you see a vowel right before the ng, you know it's a short vowel, regardless. Okay? So let's do the blend. Spur. We don't want to say spur. We want to say spur, a unga. Spring. What word? Spring. The next word is like in thumb, like in rabbit. And then we have a vowel team. A vowel team, that means the two E's. And that's from the leaf card. Right here it is, EE. It makes the long E. Now this is an open syllable because it ends with a vowel. Plus you also see the vowel team. That's another clue. So now we are going to blend the three. Now, in this case, the thumb card makes a, so this one makes a special sound. It's almost like a two blend. E, three. A word, three. Okay, next one. Sh, like in shoe. Like in rabbit. Like an inch. Like in nest. K, like in karate. Again, it ends with a consonant, so we know it's an I, like an inch. And now let's look at our three-letter blend. Now, first, let's think the SH, it already makes one sound. Sh. So it's almost like a two sound, but it is important for you to recognize that it makes a sh, even though it's it's two letters. Sh, and then sure, a, word, shrink. Again, shrink. Like in thumb, like in rabbit. Now we have the OA. That's also a vowel team, and it's located on the boat card, so it makes the long O. O, like in boat, T, like in tomato. Now, it is a three-letter blend, but remember the TH always makes the, and then we have the so we say throat. Throat. What word? Throat. Okay. Again, we have the like in thumb, like in rabbit. Now we have the O letter E spelling. Remember we talked about the spellings? That's from the boat card, O letter E. Now, it makes the long O. And then the next sound is going to go right here where the line is. That's where the letter. So the next sound is like a nest. So now we blend the first part, throne. What word? Throne. And the E is silent. So the first vowel makes it, does the talking. Okay, the next one is S, like in sun, K, like in canoe, like in rabbit, like an umbrella, B, like in bicycle. So we have it's a closed syllable because it ends in a consonant. You see? So that's why I know it's a short vowel. Now we have the three-letter blend. S, K, So we want to say scrub, scrub. Next word. S, like in sun, T, like in tomato, like in rabbit. That will make the stir, and then like in straw. And I know it ends with a consonant, but it makes this a special sound. Whenever you see the AW like this, it makes the aw sound. So we don't treat it like a consonant. We treat it like an aw, the schwa, like aw sound. So we say stir, aw, straw. Next one, S, like sun, P, like puma, like rabbit. And then we have the AY. Now the AY spelling is what came together, as you saw, it came at once. And it's from the long A, so it makes the A sound. So even though you see the Y, you're going to say, Ms. Davalos, you said if it ends with a consonant, it's not acting like a consonant, it's acting like a long A sound. So it's pretending to be a vowel. So, but it is a long vowel. We already know because of the spelling, so it's A. Now the triple or the 3-letter blend is spur. So we say spur, A. What word? Spray. Again, spray. Now we have the S from sun, K from canoe, R like rabbit. And then we have a vowel team. Now in this case, it is the long E, but it could also make the E sound, okay? So you just, if you're not sure which one it is, try it with the E or try it with the E and then see which one makes sense. So in this case, it's the long E and it's a vowel team. And then the last sound is Now because we have a vowel team, it is permitted, even though it looks like it's a closed syllable, it's a vowel team, so it's permitted to be a long E. So let's do the blend. Skr, E, scream. What word? Scream. Now I'm going to show you another word. S, like in sun, like in puma, like in rabbit. And if I wanted to blend those, spur. And then we have the EA, but in this case, it's going to be the short S sound. Remember, we can also use that. So it's going to be D. Now, again, when you're reading the word and you're not sure, try both sounds, and then you'll know which one makes sense when you hear it. So we say spur, D, spread, like when you spread peanut butter and jelly on a piece of toast. Okay, next word. S, like in sun, T, like in tomato, like in rabbit. We have the vowel team that is from the leaf card, EE, so it's the long E. So even though we're going to have a consonant, we know it's okay to have the long E, and it's not a closed syllable, it's just one of those words. So now we blend the 3 initial blends, stir, eat, street. What word? Street. Okay, now we're going to look at a word that without sound card. Now in this word we look at the first vowel and we look at the pattern: vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. So I know I'm going to separate between the N and the T. So we say sp, e, n, because it is a closed syllable. So it's a short vowel. Split, splin, and then we have, it ends with a consonant, so we know it's a short vowel. Ter, splinter. What word? Splinter. Remember, it follows the short vowel pattern. Okay, now we have another word we're going to look at. We read from left to right. We find the first vowel, and then we have a consonant, consonant, vowel, and they're both identical. So I know I'm going to separate between the 2 P's. And now I'm going to have, let me go back. The first syllable, it ends with a consonant, so I know it's a short vowel. Pup. And then on the second syllable, it ends with a consonant, so we say pet, puppet. What word? Puppet. Now we have another word with 2 identical consonants, and we have a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel rule. So we separate between the two same consonants. And the first syllable ends with a consonant, so it's a short I. So we say d, I, n, din. And then we have the second syllable ends with a consonant, so we say it's going to be, in this case, it's an R control. It's an n, ner, din, ner, dinner. Now the and kind of blends in together, so you don't hear the n. It just blends with each other. We just use them to keep the short vowel so that it can follow this pattern. Now in this one, as you see, you only have, it was very similar to the previous one, but we only have one N. So it follows this pattern right here, the vowel, consonant, vowel pattern, which means that we separate between the first vowel and the consonant, and it's going to make it a long vowel. So the first syllable, it ends with a vowel, so it's a long, it's called an open syllable. It's a long I. So we say d, I, die, and then we have n, ner, diner. So now we have our words. We have, the first word is splash. S, p, a, sh. Now, if it has its own sound, they go in their own box. Now, because the sh has the one sound, it goes in the same box. Okay, next one is spring. S, p, e, ng. So again, if it has its own sound, it goes in its own box. Next one, scrub. Oh no, I'm sorry. Throat. O, t. Now see how the long O it's a vowel team, OA, to make the long O. It has to go in the same box because it makes one sound. The same as the from thumb. The TH makes one sound, so it goes in one box. So we say O, t, throat. So each box is for a sound. The next word is scrub. S, k, but we blend it, but it still makes its own sound. V, scrub. The next word is spray. S, p, A. Now remember the A spelled A-Y, so because it's from the long A spelling, it goes in one box. So it's spray. Next word is street. S, t, E, t. Again, as you see, the two E's from the leaf goes together because that's the vowel team for that spelling, and they need to be together. The other ones has its own sound, so you spell them in its own box. And that's the end of the lesson. I hope you liked it.